So we are going to start now. Um, I want you
Yeah,
to,
yeah, please let's start.
yeah. So
Yes.
where did we stop? Can you briefly explain for me where we stopped at the last class? So I want to know what you learned at the last class before I continue. So give me a summary of what you learned. So Musa, I'm waiting for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like you talk about in and not in our last class. So let's, for example, I think there's a table, Musa, Abdullahi, CM Tech, and there's like, is it where in CM Tech table, for instance, is Musa,
Okay.
it will bring about Musa. But if not in, it will bring about CM Tech and Abdullahi.
Okay. So I believe that was what we learned on our last class. So
Ye- Yes.
let's continue. So today I'm going to talk about exist operator. So exist operator. So let me use my database, which is UCM Tech. UCM Tech. So I'm going to use it now. Now. So let me select all from where person. Select. Okay, let me use Scalar. Sorry, we are using Scalar. Scalar. So I'm going to use. Well, I'm going to select. I'm going to select what table I'm going to use. I'm going to use the actor table. So select all from where actor. Actor. Select all. Select all from actor. So good. We have select all from actor now. So today's topic we are going to look at on exist operator. Exist operator is used to text for existing of any record. Existing of what? Any record. So in a subquery. So when you are using the operator called exist, you will have to note it in mind that we are uh, we are using it to test the existence of any record. So the exist operator return word true if the subquery returns one or more record. So the exist operator return true if the subquery return one or more queries. So let's see example of what I've been explaining. Let's see example. Now, for example, we have what we have a column name. Let's say a column name of first name. Okay, let's say select select what column column under let's say sorry let's say select first name. Now first name. From here, what table we are going to use from here the actors table from actor. Now from actor, we are going to see where exists. Now automatically you see that the exist has pop out. So now we are going to select we are going to select where we want it to be. So we are going to say select, then now we are going to place a bracket on it. Bracket. Now select, and we are going to choose a column. What column are we using? What column? So I'm going to use uh, the first name column. The first name column. Copy, paste. So I've used the first name column. Then I'm going to say from here, from a particular table, which is the what actor table with a condition. Now I'm going to place a condition. I'm going to place a condition. Now where the condition comes in, I'm going to say let's see, where actor ID is equal to copy, actor ID is equal to one. Let's see, then I'll close. Then let's run it first. Let's see the output. Now did you see what comes out? Now we select or if exist, if exist. So it existed, the columns existed, so it has to pop out the multiple column. I believe you understand what I did. Hello, Musa. I believe
I
you understand.
I understand what you did, oh, but I think
Yeah.
I'm just having a little misunderstanding with the how the actor ID came about to mix with the first name and all.
Okay. Now, remember our actor, I'm using a database, our default database. Remember, I said we have a default table. This is the default database, which is Killer, right? Did you see my icon? I believe
Yes,
at
yes,
the,
I'm saying
I believe at the beginning of the class I told you about the
yes,
default database.
yes, 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 yes.
So that was the columns. That was the column actor column I use now.
Okay,
Okay, so
okay.
let's move on. So we
Okay,
have what?
you wrote where actor ID is -1, right?
Yeah, where actor ID is equal to one. So I'm using the what
Okay.
the actor ID as a direction.
All right, all right.
Now let's move on to the any. Please mute your mic. So let's move on to the any and or operator. Any and or operator. The word any and or. So in Python, we also have what any and or. So any and or allow you to perform a
Sorry, I'm sorry for calling you back. On this side, when we the condition of where actor ID is one, why are we still having all the first name? Sorry, I would like to know the reason we still have like all the first name. Because
did you jo-
where the
did you
action
did
where
you
the
join
action
did you join this class at the beginning?
Yeah, I was with you, but the only part I'm not getting is after giving the condition that okay, where actor ID is one,
Okay,
and the
now
the name with the actor ID one is this first name, Pepe something.
look at it. We select a particular column. Because we selected the first name. Did you understand?
Yeah, I get that part.
Okay, now let's do it like this. Let me not confuse you, okay? Let me not just confuse you. So let me copy this. So let me select out. Let me see actor. Yes, let me not just confuse you so that you will not be confused. Okay. Now look at it. you see it?
Yeah,
I
I get.
believe you understand. I believe you understand this part.
Yeah, of course. Like
Yes.
I understand it. It's not like I am not understanding it. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't know. Maybe I'm the one not getting it. But we gave a condition of where first name is Nick,
Yes.
but then giving us all the colon, like giving us all the column. Like the output, like I was thinking it was going to give me just Nick, since I gave the condition that where first name is Nick. But I'm rather
Okay.
seeing
Okay.
all the rules.
Let's let's under. I want you to understand this code. We said that select all, okay, from first name where actor okay, select from first name from what actor. Now where exist, we now selected the first name from actor where first name is equal to Nick. I believe the thing is that it will select it, it will select it for you. Remember, let me explain it again. The exist operator, the exist operator is used to test for the exist of any record in a subquery. Now, the exist operator return true if the subquery return one or more record. If e return, so its true because e return one or more record. Do you understand?
Okay.
I don't know if you are getting me.
All right. Fine. Thank you.
Wait, let's not be confused. Let me search it to Google. I see that you have not got it clear. So let's search on Google and see what the exist operator is. Okay. Now I want to share my screen to Google. I believe you can see it. Hello, I believe you can see it. Hello,
Yes, I can see
Adulai.
it too.
So,
Yeah.
what do you understand? Please read, read, read for me. When I told you to read, please you read for me. Okay. Now, uh, okay. Do you understand this part?
Okay.
Please, I want you to follow up with me so that
Yeah.
the
Sure.
class will be. I, d- please, are you with
Sure.
me? Look at what
Yeah.
I
Sure.
displayed. Now, look at
Is it?
it. The exist operator. Now, the exist operator is using test for existence of any record in a subquery. Then the operator return true if the subquery return one or more. Okay, return one or more. And now look at the syntax. These are the syntax. For example, we have selected a product table in this database. we selected product table. Look at product table in this database. Now, and also we select supplier. We selected supplier. It will what? I don't know. It will alert it for us. Okay. So let's see some samples. Now, look at it. I believe you can see it. Did you see this code?
Yeah, sure,
It
sure.
said that select. It says select supplier name from where supplier from supplier where exists. Now we selected the name from the product where the product dot supply ID is equal to what dot. Okay, let me just copy this. Let me copy this and use it for our own. So let me just copy and display for you. Okay, you can go through it. You can go through what I've displayed for you. Now, let me
I feel like
just write.
I feel like here they even use this joining stuff here.
Yeah, they join
Two table.
two tables together. Okay, they join two
Yeah,
table like they are just categorizing it.
yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
my own, I did not use the condition of categorizing. I use a condition equal to, like equal. If it's equal, it should bring out the table for me. Did you see? Now this in that in their own, they use and price then lesser than 20. They use lesser and greater than 20. It's just that my own database did not have numbers column. Okay, I can do it like this. Okay, let's see this. Let's see something. I can do it like this. I can do it like this. So let me just uh, copy and paste, and I will display my screen for you. I will display my screen for you so that everybody will be in same space. Okay. Now I will share back my screen. Okay. I will share back my screen, and please, I want you to also follow me in this practical. Now I've shared my screen, and look at what I have done so far. I said that select actor ID from actor, from where actor where exists. Now select what the actor ID. Select actor ID. Now from actor where actor is lesser or equal to what 6. Now let's see. These are all the actor that is lesser or equal to 6.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
No, but all this one, all this one, they are greater than six. So
Wait. I'm missing out something.
Wait. I'm missing out something.
What happened here? I'm coming.
What happened here?
Let's see.
okay, you didn't put the less.
Let's
Wait. Uh,
This is greater than.
wait.
and this is
No, it's
greater
greater than
than.
I use.
I think it's greater than.
Yeah, it's greater than I use.
I think
Greater
I'm
than or
missing.
equal. Equal.
I'm
because
I'm missing out something.
you could have just
Now,
like change it to less than 6,
less
less than
than
or equals
6.
to 6. You use greater than or equals to 6.
Let's
Uh,
see something.
I think that is still greater than 6. So that is greater than 6.
This is lesser than, right? Lesser than 6.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still giving out. So it shows that my code is wrong. So I have to understand. Let me see what's wrong here. Okay? And I'm coming. Okay. Now let me select all from first name. So let me select from first name first. Select from first name. Now first name, then I'll paste it here. And then let's see this. Let's see something. Oh, okay. I think we are going to. I'm going to come back again. So let's move forward. Okay. I'm going to come back again. I'll take it again for you. So I'm coming now. I'm talking about any and all operator. Any and all operator allow you to what perform comparison between a single column value and what a range another value of another value. So now any operator, it returns a boolean value as a result, as a what? As a result. It return a boolean value as a result. And also it return true if any of the subquery value meets the condition. Meets what? The condition. So any means that the condition will be true. What? Will be true if the operation is true. If the operation is true, or if the value is true. So now let's see sample of what we want to do. Let's see sample of what we want to do. Okay, I'm coming. So now we are going to what? Select. We are going to select. We are going to select. Let me just copy this code. Copy. Then we are going to select from where actor table. We are going to select from actor table. Then if if there is any product, or let's say actor ID, if there is any actor ID, okay, if there is what any actor ID, so I'm going to say actor ID. Actor ID, then I'll say equal to what? Let's say any, equal to what? Any. Then we are going to do it like this. If what? Now we are going to select the actor ID from what? We are going to select the actor ID from another table or another column. Okay, I'm going to select from another column. So let's look at on this. Okay, let's look at on this. let me use another column. So let me see the another column I'm going to use. So uh, let's see the column of address. Now let's see the column of address. Now the address. Now I'm going to use the address ID. I'm going to select what address ID. Then I'm going to select address ID from where from, let's say, which column are we using? We are using what? The address table. So I'm using the address table. So the address, and we are going to say that where what? Now where the city ID is, greater or is lesser than 6. Let's say the city ID, let me copy this, is lesser than 6. So let's see this. Now did you see it gave us what? The first name Dan and Signe. Adlai, do you understand? Do you understand what I did in any?
Yeah, yeah, I get. I understand.
Do you have any complaint before I move back to the one we are having error with?
No, 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 no. I don't have issues with this. I think
Okay,
I
this
get this.
now I miss out something. Okay, I miss out something at the beginning of my code. So the exist work with what? Two tables. Okay, hello.
Yeah.
The exist work with what? Two tables. Two tables. So I did not add the other table. I did not link the other table with this table. So that's why we were getting what? Our result in in a single column. So Musa, are you back? Before I move on, I want to hear from you. Are you back? Are you with us? Hello, Musa. Ah, I guess Musa is having network issues. Now, so let's go back to what the exist operator. The exist operator. Now, from the exist operator, I'm going to copy this. Let me just copy, or let me paste here. No, let me copy. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to paste it somewhere here. So now, from the exist, now I'm going to select the first name. Then instead of year ID is equal to any, now I'm going to use what? Exist. So let's see something. Now I'm using what? The address ID from where city is equal to uh, where city is lesser than 6. So let's see. So I'm coming. So the value did not return. The value did not return. And let me run, let me try this other code again. I'm going to select ID address. Let's see this. Let's see this one. Select. Let's see this now. Now I'm going to select first name. Okay, select first name from actor. Then where exists. Now let's see 50. Let's just use 50 to show. Still give us the return. Okay, let's just move on to. I will get back to you. So I'll do the research. So let's move on. Now, so for the any was return the value if any of it matches with it. If any of the data matches with it. Now we search for the ID, and if it's lesser than 6, it should bring out what? The first name. It should bring out the first name. So I think the first name Dan and Sydney. So let's see if it's 50. Let's see if it's 50. Now these are all the names. Now let's see if we use the or. Now if it's or, it return was empty value. There is no value. There is no value. There is no value for that. That's why it gave us the empty value. Please. So I want us to settle down, go over and do the research more. But the exist, I think that code is correct. The exist is correct. So let's see. Let me try to explain it for you again. Now the exist operator is used to what? Test the exist of any record. The exist of any record in a subquery. Now if the exist operator return true. If the subquery return one or multiple, so it when it's true it will return multiple, but when it's not true it will not return anything. Okay, it will not return anything. So l- I'm trying to see if I can give the command that doesn't match with what the exist. Let's see any command that doesn't match with the exist. So I'm coming the exist. So let's say where city city id is equal to, let's see this, equal to, let's give it a name, any name that does not match with it. Let's say Nick. Now let's see what will be our output. What will be our output? Now did you see our output? There's nothing like that. Adulai,
Yeah,
did you see? Did you understand the exist?
yeah, yeah. I get,
You understand it now, right?
yeah, I get it.
So now when the code is not correct or does not meet with it or is not existing, it will not return the true value. But when it's existing, it will return one or more record. Okay, it will return what? One or more record. So Musa, are you with me? Musa,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
If you don't understand, draw my attention. I'm trying to explain it over and over for you guys. So try to understand
Oh,
and try to draw my attention if you do not understand. So now let's move
all
on.
right.
Now let's move on. The any, I've already explained the any and the or. The any, if any of it matches with it, it will return the true value. But if none of them matches, it will not return. So that is the or. So let's move on to the insert. Okay, we have already learnt on how we can insert, right? At the beginning of the class, I insert to a table, so we understand what insert is. And now, let's work with a real life data set. Are we ready? Are we ready to work with a real life data set?
Yeah, we should dey
So
try.
now, watch me as I import data sets, and watch me as I analyze this data set with just simple code. It will not take our time, but I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing. Now, I will share my screen my screen to a data set I have already, but there is something I want you to take note of it. And let me run it. Let me run the data set first. Okay, I'm running it now, and let me share my full screen. Now I'm sharing my full screen now. So this is a data set. This is a data set. Okay, and this data set, this data set, if your header, please note, if your header do not have underscore, like for example, if your header of a particular column is like this, is like this, eh? And it doesn't have underscore, and you import it to what? To SQL Workbench. You cannot work with it, you cannot analyze it. Make sure you read your data on Excel, and make sure that the header, if there is space, make sure you what? Use what? The underscore to fill it, so that it will be like SQL will uh, have access to it, to the column, because you cannot call a column that have spaces. Okay, you cannot call a column that have spaces. I want you to take note of it. That's why I'm drawing your attention to it. So that when you are working with your projects and you are having error with that, you will not find it easy, difficult. So now I want to drop. I've been working with this database, so I will drop it. I will drop. So now let me just share. Okay, now let me share just my SQL. Let me share just my SQL workbench. So now we are working with what? A student data set. Today is the last class. Please, I want you to know that today is the last class before your project. Today is the last class, and I want you to pay attention. Okay. Now, I want to what? import my data set, which is the student performance data set. The student performance data set. And now let's just, okay, let me use this. Now, coming to CM Tech, let me close this. Coming to CM Tech, first of all, you have to have a database. You have to what? Have a database before you what? You can insert a real life database, a real life table or data set. Now, for example, you don't have database, you have to what? Create database, then insert what? Insert table. Now, I'm going to what? Right click on what? CM Tech. Then I'm going to what? Import. I'm going to what? Import what? Database in table. In what? In table. So I'm going to what? Import database, which is uh, data table import wizard. I believe you can see it. Can you see it? Or you are not seeing it so that I can
We are with,
did
we
you
are
see
with you.
the dialogue box so that I will if you did not see it, so I can share my full screen or my entire screen.
Sorry, can you like put your cursor on the dialogue you're talking about? It seems like it's not showing here.
Okay, so that's why I wanted to draw your attention so you have the full concept of what I'm doing. Now look at it. Okay, look at it. Now in CM Tech and under my table, I have to what? Right click. Right click, then I'll come to what? Import wizard. Did you see the dialog box?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Now, once I click on the import wizard, then I will click on what? The location of the database, my table. So the data set is what? The student is on desktop and is on student performance data set, which is what? CSV file. It's an Excel format. It's an Excel format. So I'll just click it and click open, then move, and then next. Then I'll come to uh, drop table if exists. So if there's a table that is having the student performance table, student performance, it should drop it, then insert my own. Now I'll click next. Now this is the data I want to import. This is the data I showed you guys in what? In Excel. This is the data set. So you have to understand if the data set is complete. Now this shows us that this is big table. This is a big int, and this is what? Text, and this is geometry, and this is what? So the data type is here. You can like walk through your data. So let's move on. Now I have to what? Click next. Once I click next, it will prepare the import and what? Import the file. Now I have what? Prepared the import and I've imported the data. Now this is the data. Is The data is importing, and what? Zero record imported. So let's see. Now zero record imported. Now why it did not import it is that I've already clicked if it existed. So it's already existed before. It's already existed before, and it will not what? Import now. So let me import again. Then I will not what? Click this. I will just move on. Okay. Okay, it has already imported. Sorry, It has already imported. So it has already imported. So I have to what? Refresh. I have to what? Refresh. I'll come to schema. Let me close this. Now I'll have to come to schema. I'll come here. I'll refresh the data I've already imported. Now this is the data. This is the data set, which is the student performance data set. I believe you can see it. I believe you guys are following.
Yeah.
So now this is the data set, and now I want to see my data. I want to see my data. And now remember how we normally used to or use our data, how we normally used to select data. So since we are, I'm going to use the CM Tech. So I'm going to say use CM Tech, CM Tech. Now, now using that, uh, I'm using that database. Now I'm going to what? Select. Now I'm going to select what? Student performance database data set. I'm going to select all from students. Now student performance, students what? Performance. Now student performance. Now I'm going to see my data. Select from student what? Performance. So I'm going to highlight. So this is the database. Wow, what happened here? What happened here? It did not import my data, so let me see. Let me see. I'm coming. I don't know why it did not import this data. I'm coming. Wow.
Sorry, can we check the code again? Like the
I'm coming. I'm coming. My system is
it
not
seems like,
responding.
we did not put from. Maybe it's the from.
Okay, I'm coming. Wow, it's not responding. My workbench is not responding.
Oh, okay.
Wow, what is happening now? What is happening? So okay, I will log out and log in again. Okay, please. Let's. I'm coming. Let me log out and log in. Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'm coming. Let me log out and log in. My system, like I've been working with my system, and so I have to like slow me down. So I have to restart my system. So I'm trying to load my SQL workbench now. So just patience, and we'll, we'll move we'll move to the next stage. Okay, just exercise patience and let's move on. So let's move on. I'm coming. My workbench is still opening. So let's see. Okay. Adulai, Musa, and Obichuku. I, I want to like I want you guys to log out like for in less than 10 minutes. I'll give you a feedback if you guys will rejoin again. Okay.
All right, sir.
Hello, Musa. Are you with me? Adulai,
Yeah,
for you to
yeah, yeah.
rejoin. So let's take a break for like 10 minutes, and we'll rejoin again. Okay. So I want you to exit, like log out, and I will drop it on the group chat for us to join again. We are just taking a break.